Right, gents, you've seen him before, you'll see him again. A warm welcome for Michael Penn. The other day we had one of the grandsons visiting us, and he'd recently joined the Boy Scouts, and he was full of doing all the knots. And he came up to me and said, "Grandad, do you know any knots?" I said, "Well, of course, I was in the Boy Scouts many years ago." He said, "Right, there's a piece of rope, tie me a square knot." Square knot? So I thought, I know even what he's talking about. So I started to do a reef knot. He said, "No, that's a reef knot." I said, "Square knot." "Oh," I said, "I know what you mean." I hadn't a clue what he meant, but so I thought, I've got to get out this the best way I can. I said, "There we are. Is that a square knot?" He said, "I don't know, I'll test it." "Yes," he said, "it is." No, it's not. You may not believe this, but I have a very bad memory. In fact, when I knew that I was performing here tonight, I thought the only way I can remember the date is by putting a knot in a piece of rope. You know the old adage, if you want to remember something, tie a knot in a piece of string. Well, being a magician, I didn't use a piece of string, I used a piece of rope. Well, it's lucky that I mentioned it to my wife. I said, "Joni, I've tied this knot in the middle of the rope to remind me I've got to be at Merlin on the 10th of March. Well, would you believe it? A few days went by and I happened to see the piece of rope with the knot in it. I thought, I wonder what that's all about. I couldn't remember. So I said, "Joni, any idea about that?" She said, "Yes, 10th of March, remember the Merlin?" "Oh, yes." She said, "Now, if you put it up one of the ends where there's a colour, I'm sure you'd remember better." I said, "What a good idea." So I just moved it down to the green end. Having got it to the green end, I thought, right, I'm not going to forget that in a hurry. But would you believe, 2 more days go by, and there I am looking, wondering what it's all about. So once more, I went over to my wife and I said, "Joni, just once more, remind me what that's all about." She said, "The Merlin on the 10th, remember?" I said, "Yes." She said, "What's your favourite fruit?" I said, "Banana." She said, "Precisely. Now, if you put it at the end where you've got yellow, you'd most likely have remembered it." What a good idea. So, once more, I moved it, and there it was. Well, believe it or not, 2 or 3 more days go by, and there I am staring at a knot in a piece of rope. Once more, my wife helped me out, and when I knew what it was all about, I thought, I know what I do. I'll just write a note in my diary and I won't forget. Thank you.